Come on. Cause it's I got distance to it. So, hey, what it is? It's your boy DaSlap. Week 13. Who's elite? As y'all can see, I'm on my phone, man, because some reason, baby don't want to work for me today. Yeah, I call my laptop baby, cause I mean, she keep it real with me, but she ain't kept it real with me today. So slap herself 2 times for not being real for the slap. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, Steve, down just a little bit. All right, that cool right there. Yeah, let's go on here. Week 13. Who's elite? Thursday night game, Dak Prescott didn't look elite. Sam Bradford, I mean, he made that last drive, got them boys down the field, scored a touchdown, 2-point conversion. Had a little controversy to it. You know what I'm saying? Dallas defense got away with a hands to the face, but, I mean, how many games have the referees have cost people? You know what I'm saying? So, that just how it go down. Oh, my text again, because here we go again. Hey, shout out to Mandy. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, my profile picture, yeah, I lost a bet to Mandy. You know what I'm saying? Go, Pack, go. Yeah, they was the better team that day. Aaron Rodgers and that crew, you know what I'm saying? A couple slip-ups on the defense cost us. But, hey, Green Bay fans, I want y'all to know something right now. Just ask Dallas fans when Dez called it. I lost a bet to them. I had to wear a Dallas shirt on my show. What happened? They lost in the second round. Then last year, the Panthers, I said they wasn't going to the Super Bowl. They made it to the Super Bowl. I couldn't find a shirt in South Carolina, so I had a jacket that was in the colors of the Carolina Panthers. Wore it on Super Bowl Sunday. We all know what happened on Super Bowl Sunday. So go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go. I'm rooting for y'all because, hey, if there's one thing about the slap always get the last laugh. But, hey, yeah, my Texans, you know what I'm saying, Charles James, hey, man, chunk deuce to you, bro. You been getting burned all season, so you got to get on up out of there. Chiefs and Falcons, oh, yeah, Chiefs-Falcons, that was a good game. Eric Berry come back home, you know what I'm saying? He came back home to play in his hometown, pick 6 at halftime. And then when the game on the line, Atlanta going for 2, pick 2 to close the game and win the game. Eric Berry, man, hey, that boy the truth. Hey, he the truth. He one of the top safeties in the game right now. Oh, the Mermaids, yeah. They done won 6 in a row. Yeah, that streak gone. But they won 6 in a row, but they look like the Mermaids against the Ravens. Flacco just looking like an elite quarterback in that game. But Miami, oh, my goodness. 31-0 before y'all stepped off the bus. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all a pretender. They in Miami Miami ain't making no playoffs, man. You saw the real Miami team when they play against a real team. Cause I recall they 6 games they didn't play a team that had a winning record, so and they beat up on them 6 teams, so yeah. And then when they played a team that had something, you seen what happened. The Dolphins, no. Mermaids. Ers, because 4, 3, 2, 1, Niners ain't accepted in my building, in my presence, however, when they touch the football field every week in Chicago. Colin Kaepernick, because you love to pull the capers of all capers. You ain't complete a pass until the second quarter. I don't care if it was snowing. You from Wisconsin, so how can you not play in the snow? Come on, Caper. You pulled the biggest cable. You had more attempts than yards. Man, you know what I'm saying? More attempts than yards. 5, 4. Oh, Lord have mercy. The Ers. Chip Kelly, you better go and get your track shoes on, man, and run away real quick. Get away from San Francisco fast, quick, and in a hurry. I don't care if you got to go back to college, man. Even go coach high school right now, because anybody look better than the Ers emergency room system. Yeah, they the worst team in the NFL right now. I don't even say Cleveland. Cleveland ain't won a game yet. But they won this week because they didn't play. That's a win for them because they didn't play. So, the Clowns, shout out to y'all for getting a win in Week 13 when you ain't even touched the field. But, hey, y'all still 0-12. Oh, fly, Eagles, fly. The Philadelphia, less. Laughing every Sunday. Go down there to Cincinnati. Watson. if it don't make dollar, then it don't make sense. Cause that didn't make no sense how you was throwing to the other team in that game, man. You was, oh Lord have mercy, But y'all tried to make a game of it like y'all usually do, get down by 30 and then try to come back and get a moral victory because y'all came back and made it look like a game, but the game wasn't even a game because it wasn't a game. But the Bongos, yeah, I mean, they needed that win, but it still don't help them. Broncos and Jags, I mean, I don't have too much to say about that game because I don't have nothing to say. Rams, I am sick and tired of Jeff Fisher. How has this man still got a job? How do he still have a job? You lose and you get an extension? Where they do that at, man? This that Donald Trump era, man. You lose and you get a extension? 502 losses in your career? And you still got a job? What, 5 winning seasons in your career or your history? Man, play. Yeah, destroy yourself, Jeff Fisher. And then gonna have the nerve to not let Eric Dickerson stand on the sideline because he's telling the truth about you and your coaching, that you don't know how to coach? Come on, man. Slap yourself 2 times. Patriots did what they were supposed to do, and that was supposed to not let Garrett Joff not do anything, and he didn't do anything in that game. Oh, Lions, man. Lions starting to make me a believer. I called them my dark horse in the North, man. If y'all go back and look at my division week when I started picking it, I said Detroit was my dark horse to win the North. They in fair play. They went down to New Orleans, where New Orleans always scoring 30 or more and only scored 13. Breeze didn't throw a touchdown. That gotta be a first. Detroit defense was looking elite, and it's been looking elite because boys ain't been able to score on them like in years past. They've been scoring on them boys in years past, but that defense, man, hey, watch out. Detroit could be scary. They get in that playoffs, man. Hey, we'll see. Oh, Bills and Raiders. Bills jumped out 24-9. Raiders wasn't looking elite. They wasn't looking like 9-2, but then they turned it up and scored, 21 straight, 28 straight, 29 straight. Buffalo, where's the elite D, Rex Ryan, that you preach about? Didn't look too elite after that. But Raiders come back, they handled their business, and they ended up winning by 14. So, Redskins in the Cardinals, Redskins. Hey, Kirk Cousins, how you like me now that I'm talking about your Redskins and how y'all about to choke away y'all playoff hopes? Somebody else gonna get that 6th seed. Right now, Tampa Bay is in the 6th seed. So, Washington, how you like me now? Well, yeah. Well, how I like it now, y'all lost to the Cardinals. And y'all done gave them action at just having hope of in the playoff hunt. If they run the table and finish 9-6-1, you know, hey, giving them hope. Giants, Steelers, Eli. Come here, Eli, man. Man, boy, Eli, you was out there tripping. You was out there tripping. But, hey, Pittsburgh, hey, that's 3 weeks in a row. That's still curtain trying to pull the slap back in, but I ain't pulled back in yet. It's still Venetian blind. I ain't real back in yet. Y'all got 2 more weeks to show me that D, and I might call y'all the steel curtain. But y'all handled y'all business against them Giants, you know what I'm saying, at home. Much needed win because Baltimore won, so you got to keep pace with them. 7-5, got to keep pace. Oh, Bucks and Chargers. Them Bucks was my dark horse in the South. And here they is, fighting for third play right now, tied at 7-5 with Atlanta. Jameis Winston, man, hey. Mariota, he tied with the division because of my Texans, you know what I'm saying? It's a 3-way tie right now, man. Come on, man, that's ridiculous. 3-way tie that we got going on. Sunday night game, y'all already know that was a snooze fest. That's where you push the snooze button. But the only thing that caught my attention in that game was Cam Newton not playing in the first play of the game because of a dress code violation. Dress code violation? He been violating dress code for 13 weeks, and now y'all just get him for first half because he ain't had no tie on. Man, I question some of his attire after game. He should be suspended for the third play the next game of what he be wearing. But hey, they got blowed out, man. Derek Anderson came in, did what he was supposed to do, throw an interception, and that's what he did. Seattle needed that win so they can stay at least in reaching distance of Dallas, but you know, look like Dallas gonna run away with it and be the #1 seed. Monday night game, that's another wash. But all I want to say about the Monday night game, LETS, let's get ready to lose, because that's what they do. Continue to put Fine Rich Patrick out there, getting booed on the regular. First 3 plays of the game, 3 and out. Y'all went 3 and out. Luck go down the field. I mean, I guess y'all didn't see Allen in that white jersey. He had 3 touchdowns in the first half. That's a record. Nobody has done that since Jerry Rice on a Monday night game. The let's get ready to lose. Oh my goodness, it's atrocious out there in New York. Other than the Giants, I mean, just ain't got nothing. Steve-O, what it do? Come on, Steve-O. Hey, yeah, man. Already. Hey, let me go and get my AFC player of the week. I got 2 in the AFC. Eric Berry with that pick 6 to end the halftime, and then that pick 2 to give him the win. That pick for the safety. That boy Eric Berry went back home and did his thing. Joe Flacco, 36 of 47, 381 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and just beating down on the Mermaids. NFC, Matthew Stafford, 30 of 42, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and that huge win down there at the Superdome, against them INTs. GPQ, I told y'all I got a record. 11 GPQs this week. Who's elite? Here we go. Tying Ranahill, 29 of 40, 226 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. And that beatdown down in Baltimore, Colin Kaepernick, 1 for 5, 4 yards, sacked 5 times. You got sacked more times than you passed. You got more pass attempts than passing yards. That is a huge pulling caper from the caper of all capers, Mr. Colin Kaepernick. Game blabbered, 4-10, 35 yards. Yeah, San Francisco, oh my goodness. 39 yards in 60 minutes of football passing. The urge, oh my goodness. Watson, if it don't make dollar, then it don't make sense. 36 of 60, 308 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. And the Bungles beat down of them Fly Eagles fly. 60 pass attempts. Garrett King Vijofa, 14-32, 161 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And he just got Jeff Fisher as his coach. Brudis, 31 of 44, 326 yards, no touchdown, 3 interceptions, and he just didn't throw a touchdown in the Superdome. Bake Blortles, 19 of 42, 181 yards, no touchdown, 2 interceptions. Jacksonville got to get that win. I mean, Paxton Lynch didn't look too good. He would have been a GPQ if they lost. But anyway, Bake Blortles, I mean, you got to stop throwing it to the other team, bro. I mean, that's your problem, man. But Malai Enen, 24-39, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And single-handedly was trying to make that Venetian blind defense get back to the steel curtain. Now I'm Cutin, 14-32, 182 yards, 1 touchdown, and that beatdown in Seattle. And violating the dress code that you done violated for 13 weeks. Fine Rich Patrick, 5 of 12, 81 yards, 0 touchdown, 1 interception. And just getting booed the whole game. Every time you stepped on the field, the fans just booed you because all they wanted to really say was LETS, let's get ready to lose. And last but not least, drum roll, please. Price, Betty, 11 to 25, 135 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And that backup roll from Fine Rich Patrick for them LETS. Let's get ready to lose. Cause they got that loss. Oh, they got blowed out, man, on Monday Night Football. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Darrell Reeves retire after this season. Please do that for me. Do that for the slap. Just retire, bro. You ain't got it no more, man. That island ain't even an ocean. It ain't even a lake. It ain't even a pond. It's a fish bowl. That's what that is, man. It was a fish bowl now, man. They do what they want to do against you, but hey, that in week 13. Who's elite? And as you can see, I had 11 GPQs, so that tell you right there. That's almost a third of the quarterbacks in week 13. None of them elite that I named. Maybe Eli Manning, because you can't spell elite without Eli, but he's still kind of suspect to me. But anyway, let me go and give him a slap two-time award winner. My slap two-time award winner go to the referees in that Minnesota game on that Thursday night. Not calling that hands to the face, but it is what it is. Houston fan, we already know how them referees do, but Minnesota, y'all can attest to how we feel. But anyway, and my Pulling Caper award goes to, well, you know, Kaepernick for that atrocity of football in football history. And San Francisco celebrating touchdown when it wasn't a touchdown. Man, slap all 11 players 2 times. That's 22 slaps for them emergency room system, because 4, 3, 2, 1, and 9 ain't accepted. It's your boy DaSlap, 2 fingers up, live from the barn. Steve-O, my boy Red, y'all already know, man. Y'all know, live from the barn. It is what it is. And Bob Marley with me too. And y'all know that for sure.